Hello YouTube, Joey here from Team Burning Infinity, and I'm going to be doing my regionals report. It's just pretty much going to be my Darkness Dragon World deck profile that I played at regionals, with a little recap of my rounds. I'm not going to go into detail about anything. I did most of it on the vlog, and also, if you have any questions, you could just ask them down in the comments below and I'll answer them. So yeah, let's jump straight into the profile. So, as I said before, I'm playing Darkness Dragon World, so my flag is Darkness Dragon World. And my buddy is Black Dragon Tyrannus. This was Jalen's old deck, so Tyrannus is one of the few cards I had at 4 that I could actually use. Also, it's just a rush deck, so it does its job. So, going into the size 1s, I play 3 copies of Death Gaze Dragon. Size 1, 6/1/1. He has a call cost of 1 gauge, Spectral Strike 2. Basically, use him to clear board. Since you are usually clearing board, even though this is a rush deck, you want to get your Spectral Strikes in when you clear board, so that helps a lot. Gets damage in no matter what, you're pretty much getting damage, unless you force out removal or nulls, and that's always nice too, because that's baiting cards. Then we play 3 copies of Black Dragon Discipients, 3/3/2, size 1, call cost pay 1 gauge. You just use them in to get 3 damage in really fast, because damage is key to this deck and you want to rush them down and win in like 5 turns. Then we have 4 copies of Buddy Black Dragon Tyrannus, size 1, 5/2/1 for free. He's a 1000 Rapier clone basically, and you use him to beat over things, since not a lot of things have high defense, and rush hard. So that's it for the size 1s. We play 10 of them. Then for size 2s, we play 2 Death Wizard Dragons. Death Wizard Dragon, size 2, 3/2/3. Effect: when this card enters the field, lose 1 life and gain 2 gauge. Mandatory effect. Use them to get gauge and 2 crit. It's pretty much what is here. Then we play 4 copies of Black Dragon Dividers. 6/3/2. He's size 2. 3 critical and 6000 power, so use them to kill over things, and 3 critical because damage is nice. And then we play 4 copies of my favorite size 2 in all of Darkness Dragon World. Probably going to change this to my new buddy. Bloody Moon Dragon. Bloody Moon's really freaking good. Size 2, 7/2/1 free, Spectral Strike 1. So he has killing power. He has enough power to beat over 90% of the things that are going to be in the game. And he also has 2 critical for dealing damage, 1 Spectral Strike, so if he does kill anything, you still get damage in, which is always nice. Play 10 size 2s, all there for damage. Moving on to size 3s, I only play 2 of them. Probably my favorite size 3 in Darkness Dragon World, Death Ruler 13. He's 13,000 power, 2 critical, 3,000 defense, and he has call cost pay 2 gauge. When he has the ability of, when this card enters the field, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Unless they have exactly 13 cards in the drop, then you deal 5 damage. I wish I had gotten that effect off at regionals, but I did not. Very fun though, and very powerful, very good for beating over things and whatnot. Very good size 3 for Darkness Dragon World. The only issue now is hidden crossbows, so you have to be careful about which matchups you play him in and whatnot. If it's something like Dungeon, I wouldn't play him in it. So that's that. 2 size 3s, so 22 monsters altogether. Moving into spells. 2 double guillotine. Oh god, the freaking focus. There we go. 2 double guillotine. Spell card, you may only cast this card when you have taken damage. Cast cost of 1 gauge. Counter or destroy 1 spell or item card on the field. So basically when you take damage, you destroy an item or set spell. It's mainly there for the item removal. Next, we have 2 Devil Stigma. This card's pretty good. It's been working out for me consistently. I've even baited out spell nulls with this for whatever reason. Basically what you do is you can't cast it in your final, but you destroy a monster, you gain 2 gauge in life. So you use this for your gauge excel to get what you need, and also use it when they attack one of your center monsters or a monster on the left or right. Kill it and gain gauge, because gauge is always useful, especially in a deck like Darkness Dragon World. And then we play 3 Dark Energies, basically Wrath Trigger for Darkness Dragon World, just 1 gauge, and it's not destroyed, so you don't take things like Spectral Strike or Penetrate. And you gain counterattack, so that's always nice. 3 Abyss Symphony, this is your draw power, draw 2 at 6 or less life, pay 1 gauge. 4 copies of Death Grip, this is your removal card, pay a gauge, destroy size 2 or less counter, so very good. Then we have 4 copies of Midnight Shadow, it's our type 2 null. And then we have 4 copies of our Black Dragon Shield. Basically our Chillax clone for free, just have to have an open center. Moving into items, 4 copies of Evil Death Scythe. Evil Death Scythe's an amazing weapon. It's 4,000 power, 2 critical, 1 gauge, Spectral Strike 1. What you're basically trying to go for here with this is damage. Usually rush down the center with it, but sometimes you'll kill left or right, try and get that damage in because you need it. So, very useful. And it's a weapon, so you like it. And last up, we got Impacts. 2 Distortion Punishers, pay 4 gauge. You can only cast this card if neither you nor your opponent has a monster in the center, and your opponents have 4 less life, so it has the same conditions as Gargantua. Deal 4 damage or counter final. You may only cast this. During your opponent's final phase, you may only use this ability when your opponent casts an impact. Deal 4 damage again. So either way, it just does 4 damage. Very useful. And also, I got the SP off twice in the regular off ones. Because sexy SPs. Now onto the sideboard. Play 4 copies of Sudden Death. I might replace 2 of these with a Mino Ahari or something else because Mino Ahari is pretty good. And Sudden Death is really useful. It's a Dragonic Thunder clone. Really nice to have. Extra removals, useful. You want it. So yeah. 3 copies of Pain Field. Set spell, pay 2 gauge and 1 life. Your opponent cannot gain life outside of Buddy Gift, and whenever your opponent nullifies an attack, deal 1 damage. So very useful, prevents nulling basically. And then 3 Death Shield. It's a null plus removal. You may only cast this when you, the player, are being attacked directly, and notify the attack and destroy size one or less monster that's attacked directly. So that's that. On to the actual regionals report. Round 1, I played against 72 Pillars. I 2-0'd them. I rushed them really hard and didn't let them get enough cards out on board, and I also didn't let them build up for Fever, so that allowed me to win games 1 and 2. Round 2, I played Talika. I lost 2-0. Game 2, I misplayed, which would have brought us into Game 3, and whatever happened from there would have happened. But I got 2-0'd because of my misplay, but I still respect him. He was a really good player, and he's the new New York champion. I believe his name's Justin Gee. I'm really bad with names, so sorry if I got it wrong. Props to you for winning with Talika. Round 3, I played Dual Dragons. I lost 2-1. Another misplay, nulled too late, but actually I don't even know if I would have won from there because my hand was not looking the greatest, but at least I would have been able to survive at least another turn. And that could have been a huge changing point. Then round 4, I played a weird Iron deck that also played Judgment. I 2-0'd that. It was just very long and stally because it played a lot of size 3s. But 2-0'd that. Round 5, I played against another version of Darkness Dragon, which heavily relied on Spectral Strike. 2-0'd that. I distortioned him. Round 6, I played against Stars. I 2-1 that. That was Spencer from #FCS. Very fun to play against, and he was pretty chill. Round 1, Game 1, I Distortion Punisher him. Game 2, he just gained the control too much, and I lost. And Game 3, just rushed him really hard. And then round 7, so right now my record's 3-3, and round 7, I played against Thunder Knights, lost 2-1 because of Tenbu. Thunder Knights was pretty good. We had really quick match, so we just spent a lot of time talking and everything. It was really fun. Had a great time. That was Justin, I think. I'm really bad with names, so once again, I'm sorry if I got it wrong. I think it was Justin. I know it's another #FCS guy. If you watch the vlog, he was the guy with the swag flag, though. Like, whee! I was like, oh, that's awesome. So, he said the judge had to ask his opponents if that was illegal, and I was like, yeah, I don't care. That's awesome. Do it. So that was my regional report. I had a great time. I got to hang out with everyone again. I'm getting back into the game, as you guys know. I'll do a whole nother video on, like, requests and whatnot, because that's something I want to go over. Also, I'm going to be looking for new locals and whatnot. We got in contact with an old friend of ours who used to who went to Clarkson's once, and ever since then we've pretty much been in contact. We're gonna go check out his place. Hopefully get like a 14-person locals when we can, or 14-person tournament, and that would be pretty chill. And yeah, so that's that. If you guys have any questions, if you have any questions for me on my deck or my regionals and details, just look in the description and go PM me on Facebook or leave a comment down below, whichever one's easier for you. And if you guys have any requests for the channel, leave those down in the comments below, or go in the description and PM me, Jalen, or Devlon on Facebook, because we're all available for you guys just to ask us. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the description, because there's always a lot of good stuff in there, including ways to contact all the members. And don't forget to share the video, subscribe. It always helps when you guys do that. And our goal by the end of the summer is 750 subs. If we get 750 by then, I may do like a pack giveaway or something with HBTO2 or whatever the newest set is by then. And I am going to build Star Dragon World, so yeah. If you guys have any questions concerning that, once again, PM me on Facebook. That's more of a Facebook thing than comments, so yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for all my rambling. And thank you for watching. Joey from Team Burning Infinity signing out. Peace, guys.